Hello bitches, it is Sharky and I'm back with another video. Yeah. Now in this video, I want to specifically talk about, the black scene. Black porn, black sex workers, all that jazz. Now this is advice mostly for black women such as I. Now, specifically for camming though. This first part I'm gonna talk about camming like for black women. Now, if you're a black girl and you want to start out camming, your first thought may be, what sites can I cam on? Is there black friendly cam sites? Is there places that have a lot of black girls on it? Say no more. I'll tell you some. Sorry, I switched position. My feet hurt. My feet hurt. All right. Now, one site that I am on that is black girl friendly is Strip Chat. There's a lot of black girls on there. It's mostly American. Like the most popular, it's mostly American popular. It's like don't matter what you is, black, white, whatever. It's mostly American popular, also Asian popular. But there is like black girls seen on there too. Now, if you're gonna ask me who's the most popular black girl on there, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just see hella black girls on there. That's fine with me. It's like, and I fit in on there, so I have no problem being on there. Now, of course, you may wonder, it's like, are they gonna be trolls? Are they gonna say like, yes, you're gonna have trolls. You're gonna have ones that gonna say N-word and all that shit, or talk about the scanner, or like whatever stupid shit they may come up with. They may say that, or they make it like ridiculous requests. Talking about some, can you call me like a loser white boy or some shit, or they may want to like do race play and shit. It was basically the same thing what I just said earlier. Like race play, they want to call you like all sorts of shit. Like, no. My biggest advice, no, don't do none of that stuff. No. And here's why. One, why would you want to do that? Two, that's demeaning. Even if you are like teasing like white boy, like they may want you to call him like sorry white boy loser. Don't do that shit either. I don't even do that. And I like being a mistress or dominatrix or whatever you may say. I like doing that shit, but I don't like that when people bring race into the shit. It's like, no. It's also, third one, it's also bait as well. And fourth, it is highly likely that is against TOS. So don't do that shit anyway. Unless you want to lose your account. Now, the other side I am on is StreamMate. And it is black girl friendly, even though the biggest problem with StreamMate is that the biggest complaint is the contest weeks. And the contest weeks, almost everybody is on. Mostly all the top model girls are on. And there is a chance that you may get some traffic or no traffic. So it's like a gamble on that site. But there is black girls on it. It's black girl friendly. Now, other sites, I would not suggest My Free Cams. There ain't no black girls on it. Absolutely none. It's mostly white girls. Mostly white girls and Asians. So that should tell you enough. Now you may wonder about Cam Soda. Cam Soda is extremely black girl friendly. There is mostly black girls on the front page. Black girls and Asians and Hispanics. Which is great. All the color women in chat right now. But the biggest problem with Cam Soda is that being that it is a mostly black girl like dominated site, it is there's gonna be cheap asses on there. Now you may wonder to me, you may want to ask like, why is that? Like, how come is that? Baby, the sad part about being a black girl with Cammy is that you're gonna run into cheap asses. You're gonna have a higher influx of cheap asses. And their logic is this, from my observance, from me doing it for a while now, you're gonna have an influx of cheap asses. No matter how much you may set your prices for, be it like a private exclusive or a tip media based item, no matter what you may price it, it's gonna be it's gonna be cheap asses who have this strange logic that black girls have lower prices. That's really what it is. Like they have this strange belief because they're gonna be quick to tell you it's like that's expensive, that's too much. It's like no matter how fine you is or whatever, like no matter how fine you are, like your confidence, you may be a great lady behind the cam, but no matter what, all that shit, they be like, oh, that's too expensive. It's like, like I have for real had dudes like on strip chat tipping 1 token. Someone, can I see boobs? They thought 1 token was enough to see some titty. But meanwhile, they have no problem going to any other cam girl room and paying up. You know what? but, but yes, that is another con. No, but not just for Cam Soda, but in any Cam site in general. Just simply you being you, like ourselves. Like they seem to have some kind of like strange like delusion about that, which like they also expect you to do the most. Now you can take that how you want. Like I don't know what your style may be. You have to figure out what your can style gonna be. Me personally, my style is I'm not doing no explicit bullshit unless you paying. Like I'm not gonna be in free chat like half naked, fully naked, and waiting for my next meal. Now, I'm not doing it. No, there's already enough girls that do that shit, and they're just gonna play into the fact that I'm so desperate for tokens that I'll just sit here naked and hope for the best. I'm not doing that shit. I'll sit here like in clothes, like now they're gonna be people complaining, but I don't give a fuck. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I still do me and I still stick to my guns. And some people like that though. Some people that come to my chat, they say, "Oh, I like that you stick to what you do and you don't care." I was like, "Yes, yes," because you have to have a backbone. Like girl, if you want to be a camera, like a cam girl, you have to have a backbone and stick to your guns. Like you can't just let these silly guys convince you that you have to be fully naked in free chat and like do the most, do like fucking yourself for like giving away all the goodies for what? And to ask dudes to pay you makes no fucking sense, especially if you're giving away all the fucking goodies. Like what they gonna be paying you for? Huh? Now you gonna have like a full chat like 500 people and only got 20 of them hoes got tokens. Like is that what you want? It's no, you should not be aiming for that. No, no, no. It's like this is why I believe that more girls should like turn to like keeping their clothes on and waiting for the money to come, or they tip for it, or private or exclusive, and then you take that shit off. Like you can do whatever style you want to, but that whole popping the pussy for free is only leading to like more broke dudes thinking that they can get anything they want. Hey, do what you want, I guess. Just don't complain about not getting tokens. But yeah, those are the sites that are black girl friendly. Now, as far as that, let's switch on to like OnlyFans and Fansly. Now it is harder to grow like as a page because, like most people, like well, most girls they mostly like get naked, like do naked promo, and I think that's ruining the game kind of. It's like they'll like show so much on Twitter and Reddit, like popping a pussy, like dildo shows and like you know finger banging and all that shit. I don't really do that. Like I take like half like risque photos, like show a little thigh meat or whatever, like cover a titty, like I don't do full naked promo. And I hate how this became like a whole thing now. It's like now like hella dudes now run the black girl pages and think they're gonna be showing all the goodies. Like they just find their Twitter. It's like I don't have to like subscribe to their OnlyFans or friends. So yeah, just go to their Twitter and just find a little porn there. It's like it's killing me. It's slowly killing me, and especially it affects us. Like it may affect like hella girls. I may do like OnlyFans fancy. Yes, it does. It affects everybody. But when it comes to like black porn spaces, like we're not gonna get nobody gonna buy our shit if we do that. Cause like they're seriously not gonna do nothing unless like you've done it for such a long time that you do have like a steady fan base. Like then more power to you. Then. But I really wish that more girls would like steer away from showing all the goodie promos, showing all the goodies. Like, and it's like a difficult thing to say just dealing with that shit. Also, let's touch into like another territory as well. I remember this one post that I see on Twitter. This girl, she said she doesn't like the term like BBC, and I thought that was funny because it's funny how she has so much to say about it, but she's white. So I don't see how that affects her in the slightest. But and it was like a guy like under her page. He's like a black guy. He does OnlyFans. He was like, so what is wrong with it? And she said, it just that my fellow like black friends like in the porn industry seem to despise the word. And he himself was like, but I am in the world, but I find nothing wrong with it. And he got blocked for what he said. Now, me personally, I don't care about the term BBC or whatever shit. It's if you really think about it, it's a stupid ass term. I laugh at it because it is so funny. It became like so popular from porn. Even even the acronym like BWC is stupid as fuck. So I thought that was a wrestling term. I was like, what's BWC? I thought it was some wrestling shit. But it's like so funny that people like make BBC a BWC. It's just a big ass deal. Me personally, I don't care. So I don't care about that shit. So it's porn terms. It's not really used in real life. Like nobody in real life says that shit. I never met an actual like. I never met a black dude in real life that say, "Oh yeah, I have a BBC." No, I never met one that even said that shit. It's mostly like just important and stuff. Some dudes may say that. But you'd be surprised, like even like these cam sites, like these dudes they'll have like BBC in their username, and then when it comes to me talking about some, oh what you don't want me? It's like bitch, why would I want you? Just because you have BBC in username don't mean that I want it. I don't care. Like okay, you got anything else to offer? Anything else? Use the mic. But yeah, it's like I don't really have much advice for black dudes in porn because I'm not a dude. I can only say from like a lady's like point of view. So I have nothing to say about that. There may be a guy out there who can like have advice for that. But that's like I thought that was a funny thing to bring up. It's like now for the black ladies perspective, you may get like dudes that always say, "Oh, I love your chocolate, like ebony goddess, so queen. Oh, I love my black queens, and oh, I love your chocolate." I don't know about y'all. I don't like getting those comments. I don't like that shit. Like, yeah, I know I'm dark skinned. What else? Yeah, I know I'm black. Holy shit, I'm black. What else? It's like I'm not amused by that. It's not flattering to me. It's like I don't really care about. I barely pay those comments any attention. I'll read it in chat. Like I don't read it out loud. But I was like I look at it and I go right back to the conversation at hand. It's like I'm not giving that type of shit attention. It's like whatever. You don't go on white girls' rooms saying, "Oh my vanilla, my vanilla ice cream, like oh Sunday, like no." It's not appealing. And I advise any black girl to not entertain that bullshit. It's like, you gonna respect me just like anybody else. Despite this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You gonna respect me besides that. Regardless how you may feel about sex workers, yeah, be corny, who cares? But I'm not gonna pay no attention to that shit. And neither should any of y'all. Like, don't be falling for these corny, like, this corny bullshit that just want to place you here and just leave you there simply because you're a black girl and you do sex work and all that shit. It's like, don't limit yourself because of that. You're not just that. You're you. You're you. You're a beautiful lady. You probably have a beautiful person. I don't know y'all. You probably have a beautiful personality. You're the bomb diggity. You the shit. You the shit. So don't let like none of this tomfoolery like get you down. Like, just keep at it, because you may be the greatest one day. So don't give up. Okay, it is hard. Yes, it is harder, but that does not mean it is impossible. You can do this shit. Yes, I'm not popular. Look at me, I'm not popular. Nobody know who the fuck I am, but that's not going to stop me. Guarantee I'm gonna still keep going till somebody recognize my ass. Be it Onlyfans, Fansly, or Canon. It's like, don't matter. You can keep going. Like, do not let it limit yourself. Do not limit yourself simply because you're a black girl. You can do this shit, okay? Alright? That's all I had to say today. As far as, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask below in the comment section. You can do this. Like, I believe in you. And keep in mind, do not do this shit if you don't want to. You have a choice. Do not do OnlyFans, Fansly, ManyVids, Loyal Fans, Camming, Stream8, Strip Chat, whatever. You don't have to do none of this shit if you don't want to. It is your choice. I advise you to think about what you want to do. If this is really something that you want to do, and to stick to it. It's to make something from it. Don't limit yourself. Don't just limit yourself as an OnlyFans girl. Become something more than that. Have a business. Like, do something. Like, do something more with it, okay? That's all I gotta say. Hope you have a good day.